If you're seeing this video, it's because you're ready to finally heal something that you've been holding on to for a really long time. My intention for this reading is to help you discover more about yourself, more about your emotions, and to help heal and overcome things that have been holding you back from reaching your desired reality, from reaching your dreams. So my readings are based on shadow work. So I aim to be a mirror or a guide to help you see the things that you may be struggling to see on your own. So the way I personally use tarot is to reflect on my subconscious thoughts and pull them to the conscious in order to work on them and overcome challenges that are preventing me from moving into the life that I am worthy of. And I want to help you to do the same, if you'll allow it. Of course, consent is important. So the question that we're going to dive into today is, what emotions are we suppressing and how can we safely let them out? So this is going to be a collective reading. So anybody who's drawn to this energy, anybody who feels like they resonate with this kind of work, this deep spiritual work, you're welcome here. But because it is a large collective of people, there may be things that don't resonate with you, and that's okay. You can leave those, take what does feel right to you. And I recommend you get a notebook or just a piece of paper, a note card, a pen, anything that you can even do it on, like your tablet or your phone, whatever you're not watching this on, unless you can multitask, and write down the things that catch your attention, whatever sparks interest in any part of you. If you feel a sensation in your body after I say something and you're like, wow, that I really feel that belongs to me, write it down. And then after you finish watching the video, go back through and think about the things that you wrote down and try to go a little bit deeper into them. So, also I have in the background a subliminal playing for doing shadow work. So if you hear strange noises, it's the subliminal. There's also loud cars and vehicles in the background, so we'll just allow them to be there. I've pulled cards from 3 different decks. These here are from a deck that I've been working on, I'm creating myself. It has different symbols, the houses, and sayings or things that, what are they called? Channeled messages that come up to me. I also have Mystical Shaman Oracle cards up here and Crystal Tarot cards pulled here that we will explore together. So the emotions that we're suppressing are revolved around, perhaps they're in the process of being resolved. Simply by watching this video, you're already bringing them to the surface and helping to heal them. So they revolve around how we take care of ourselves, or perhaps how we were treated by other people. And oftentimes in our formative years, the way that we're treated by people is how we tend to treat ourselves later. So it's important to forgive yourself and forgive what happened in the past. Forgive other people for what they've done to you. And this doesn't mean that you have to love them again, or you have to accept them as part of your life now. You can forgive somebody for you without pulling them back into your current reality. So forgiving the past is allowing the past to be what it was and moving forward with courage and strength and wisdom. Oh, this guy. So rainbows are often symbolic of bridges between the different realms, so between your current reality and perhaps the one that you're trying to move into. Inspiration, unity, so we're trying to unify our emotions from now. There's a sense of connection between the past and the present because there's been difficulty forgiving. Perhaps there's some anger, difficulty in communicating. I'm getting the sense that somebody feels like they're right about something, and the other person that they were having difficulty with doesn't accept that you are right about something. And so it's causing disruption within you because you want the other person to accept your point of view. And it's upsetting to you that they don't accept your point of view. It makes you feel unheard or unseen. I'm going to start. So we have the Page of Swords. It says, I take care of the detail and stay in control. So I think this has to do with being in control of your emotions. Sometimes we may feel like we have to defend ourselves against people who don't agree with us. But that's not always the case. And sometimes we just need to let people think that they are right in order to move on. And I think when we allow other people the space to feel how they feel, it releases us from this sensation that we are holding on to. The messages are coming in and out, I'm sorry. We have to let go of always needing to be in control of everyone else. We can be in control of ourselves without being in control of other people. So if we release the need to control other people and we give space for others to be responsible for their own feelings, then we will have more room to solve our own problems. if we're constantly fixated on how other people are reacting to us, then we won't be able to see how we are reacting to the situation. So we're constantly putting the blame on other people instead of taking responsibility for ourselves. By trying to control other people, we're not allowing them to be responsible for themselves. Queen of Cups, I trust my knowing and follow my heart. So we have control over our own emotions, and we have the ability to balance ourselves and grow from the past situations that might not have been positive. There's a cleansing. You're cleansing these old emotions, especially by listening to this reading, because I'm talking about this energy and it's shifting as I talk about it. So this emotion that you're suppressing is sitting in your heart space. So perhaps the way that we feel about others, the way that we think others feel about us, I trust I am always safe and protected. So you're grounded in knowing that you have support systems around you, even if you can't see them right away. But I get the sense that you can. You can see these support systems and you can reach out to them, even if it seems difficult. Because you're grounded and you're in control of yourself, and you know that no matter what happens, you have the ability to move forward. Hold on, take a breath. There's a notification. There's a lot of resistance that I'm feeling. I think there's resistance because these people from your past, you've tried to let your emotions out, but they weren't received well. You felt like you were treated poorly. Perhaps you tried to explain something to somebody and they didn't quite understand you. There was maybe miscommunication. And this caused you to bottle up your emotions because you weren't sure if you could ever share them with anybody ever again. Strength. But you can. You can deal with whatever comes your way. You have the capability. I think your emotions are also tied to your self-worth. I'm getting this sensation in my solar plexus chakra, which is our sense of self, our confidence. There's 15:15 on the clock. 9s also might be significant. I think maybe these people that you've struggled with in the past, you felt like maybe they were more emotionally mature, and so that made you feel less than because you felt like you couldn't handle a situation, and so you put your trust in this other person, and perhaps maybe they let you down. But I think it was a way for you to realize that there's more people, there's other people around you that can support you in different ways. I think this is teaching you to diversify who you confide in for certain things. Because no one person can give us everything that we need. We have to find the people that fit specific needs. So, say you have the need for communication, and there's a friend that you can talk about because you feel like, a friend you can talk to because you feel like they communicate with you on a deeper level than, say, another person who might give you physical connection. So you have to diversify these emotions. There are certain things you can talk about with certain people, and it's okay to have different people to confide in. It's okay to talk to your spirit team or your higher self. There's something balancing out for you. Helping you see different directions. Talking to these different people will help you see, they'll give you different perspectives. Even if you talk to multiple people about the same situation, you will get a different perspective from each person, which will then allow you to form your own perspective of what it is, whatever answer you're seeking. Fours, structure, significance. There's significance in this stability, balance. You're balancing. There's also this need for give and take. So if you're constantly asking other people for things, that's gonna cause a shift in the balance. So it's important to also give people something in return. So when you ask for something, also give something in return. Be a support for somebody else if you're asking them for support. Because I know you have a lot of wisdom and strength and experience to share with other people as well. So while they help you, you can also help them. And I think this will build a sense of community. I'm gonna see if there's anything else that wants to come out before I close this up. This has been interesting. It's been a while since I've done this, and I also don't usually do collective readings. I've done individual readings through like live streams on Twitch, so this is kind of the first time that I've done like this collective reading. So thank you for being patient with me. Is there any final messages we can know about how to safely let out our emotions? I can see this situation another way. So yeah, differing perspectives. In the Nine of Pentacles, I take the time I need to nurture myself. Sit in meditation to get more connected to your spirit guides. Allow yourself to look at it from a different perspective, from a higher perspective. Don't be afraid to ask for help. If you don't feel like you're getting help from one person, try a different person. In other words, don't give up just because one person isn't able to help you. It's difficult to be vulnerable with people, but it will also give you it will give you the strength. Being vulnerable with people allows you to build a muscle in which you feel safe to express yourself. The Sun. I'm optimistic and appreciate all that I have. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna pop that down there. So, I hope this helped you in some way to learn something about yourself. I feel like the more that I practice this, the easier it will become. Because this seemed a little difficult to try to feel into all these different energies at the same time. But I did enjoy it. I hope you also enjoyed it. I hope that you are able to gather something from this. I'm also going to pull this. You are surrounded by people who love you unconditionally. So, wise people, people that can help you overcome anything that comes your way. Tell somebody that you love them today. Or tell somebody that you appreciate whatever they've done for you. I think connecting to others, how you care about yourself and how you care about others is a reflection of how you feel about yourself inside. Because we're always kind of moving in and out of each other's lives and intertwining with people in ways that we might not even understand right away. Tell your friend or your mother, your lover, that you appreciate them and you're glad that they are a part of your life. Do something nice for them too. I think if you're too focused on how you're feeling on the inside, it sort of isolates you from these other people. But if you shift your focus and look at it from their perspective, thank you, motorcycle. If you shift your perspective and look at it from their side, it will help you to understand more. Yeah, I keep trying to add to this, but I think we're done. I think we're done. So if you have any questions, or if there's something in here that resonated with you or helped you at all, let me know down in the comments. Also, if you have other shadow work questions that you want me to delve into, go ahead and leave those down below as well. And I wish you nothing but love and luck on this journey. And yeah, you're gonna do great in this lifetime. Okay, see you in the next one.